Welcome everybody to the post show of the wrap, is what we like to call it. We just got done talking about John Wick Chapter 4. So
probably about 2.5 hours.
Not 2.5 hours, like a little over 2 hours. So if you guys haven't seen that, definitely go check that out. This has nothing to do with John Wick, so surprisingly. But I actually wanted to do a top 5 list of movies that we saw for 2025. So this is going to be our 2025 tier list of movies.
Devin originally wanted to do a top 10 movie list, and I'm like, I haven't seen 10 movies in 2025. So I was like, Can we do a top 5? Because I think I have only seen like 5 movies. Or I think that I have a couple of honorable mentions, but I've only have 5 on my list. So I was like, please, can we do a top 5?
Yeah. So, which, is fine. I didn't really care that much about it because even last year we did a top 10 list and that one was maybe half an hour long. So, and there are some of them on here that we have talked about.
Yeah, definitely for sure.
But,
so how do you want to do this? Do you want me to do you want one of us to go all 5 at once, or do you want to go top 5? We'll each say our top 5, and then we'll just go down the list.
I'd probably just say that we can do our top 5, go back and forth.
Oh yeah, let's do that.
So
I like that idea.
Because in no particular order, I just have them just my top 5.
Okay, so you haven't ordered yours because I ordered mine.
No, but I can though. So I'd probably say number 5 would be I don't know.
So for reference, these are movies that specifically came out in 2025, not movies we've seen in 2025. Because if we're talking about movies that we've seen in 2025, my list would definitely be longer.
Yeah. Just from recently doing watch lists on the channel, as well as doing just watching movies, me more specifically when I edit the podcast and stuff. So
would you say that you've watched 100 movies this year?
I'd say so, yeah.
Yeah, I don't think I've done 100 movies.
So
I think maybe it's seen 50.
Probably.
Some more than once.
Yeah, I would say so. But yeah, I'd probably say number 5 is Superman. So I really enjoyed Superman. I got it on 4K when it finally came out, and I really liked it just because it was more based on the comics. And it was bright and vibrant, and it's a story that has never been told like this before from Superman, because it's all okay, we're in the smack dab of a fight that he's in, and he's badly injured.
Yeah.
So which you never see Superman being, and stuff. So it's just where do you go from here? So, and I love that this is Zack Snyder's first movie for the DCU. So it makes it a lot more impactful, and that it definitely makes more sense in the fact of being okay, yeah, of course it'd be Superman. So but yeah, no, I really enjoyed Superman. I went to go see it at theaters. I bought it. I need to watch it again because it's a good movie. So what about you?
Okay, so my top 5, I will say though, Superman is not my top 5. It is an honorable mention though.
Yeah.
Because I liked it. I remember liking it. I didn't think that it was as good as another movie that I put Thunderbolts.
A team of heroes that can be on the Wheaties box and have little kiddie toys.
No, this is not a marketing opportunity, okay?
As one of my top 5.
Yeah, I was gonna make that one either 5 or 4, but I was just I think I enjoyed Thunderbolts more than Superman.
No, Thunderbolts was I think one of the best Marvel movies that has been made since Endgame came out.
Yeah.
Because
it's definitely up there because Deadpool and Wolverine's also on that board too. So I'm looking at all of my Marvel steelbooks that are on my shelf behind me, or off to the side, but because technically Deadpool and Wolverine is in the MCU now. So
yeah, I guess it would be, but I'm talking Deadpool is sort of its own thing. I'm sort of talking about technically by the closest of technicalities, yes, now it is in the MCU, because they just added it because of like legal stuff. Like this is the one that was planned before all that sort of stuff. I would like to think. But I thought like the humor is great in it, and I love the like the fresh faces that are there, and I like that not many of them are very lame.
Yeah,
like they're like the characters are all I all like them.
Oh yeah, plus they've already been established, like most of them have.
So for that reason, because it was like very very earlier in the year that Thunderbolts came out.
Yeah,
so,
they came out during the summer. Because you had, and I forgot that Captain America: Brave New World came out like at the beginning part of the year.
Oh yeah, right.
So
because it was Brave New World, then Thunderbolts.
Yeah, and then finished it out with Fantastic Four.
Yeah, so it was very a breath of fresh air after Brave New World came out, and it was kind of not great.
Yeah.
So that Thunderbolts came out, so it was good. I liked it. So that's my number 5 on my list.
Yeah, well, that was my number 4, so
okay, well,
you'll have to go again. So.
Okay, so I'll talk about my number 4 then. I put Sinners as my number 4.
You boys twins? Nah, we cousins.
I saw it twice this year.
Yeah.
Once I
that was my number 3.
Oh my goodness! So Devin's and I's lists are pretty similar, but then again, not a lot of stuff came out in 2025.
Not really. Well, I mean, a lot of stuff has, but like it's pretty hard to decipher. Going like, okay, well, what did I go and watch, and what have I seen that I really enjoy? That it's just like, oh, that was actually a really good movie that would take my list.
Yeah, I would watch that again, sort of deal.
Right. It's like, oh, that was really good. I can't wait to own it. Essentially.
So we talked extensively about Sinners. We have a video of Sinners on our channel for our RBS Cinema that we gave both our contestants on it.
Yeah.
It's good. Michael B. Jordan is
stellar,
amazing in it.
Yeah,
it's a really great
two twins and stuff, and it's really great.
Love a great period piece. You know, it's during the
Prohibition.
Yeah, American South. So it was great. Loved it. So that's my number 4.
Yeah.
So.
Well, that would have been my number 3.
So okay, so now I got to go back to me then again. Right?
Well.
Or do you want to rearrange your list a little bit? Do you have any honorable mentions?
No, actually, technically, Sinners was my number 4.
Okay.
So
we both had Sinners as our number 4 then in our list.
Well, technically, no.
No, because you put Thunderbolts.
Because Thunderbolts was my number 4.
Number 4. Because you had Superman as your number 5.
Yeah. I was all like, wait, that doesn't seem right then. But no.
So it's because Devin didn't order his list beforehand.
No.
So he's thinking
okay, so Superman is 5, Thunderbolts is 4, Sinners is 3.
So it's my turn again.
2 and then 1. Yeah.
Okay, so now, we're back to me again. Number 3, I know that this isn't on your list, because I don't think you thought of it. It's Mickey 17.
Why aren't you dead? Multiples.
I thought about it, but I was just like, I didn't really like it that much compared to the other ones that I specifically watched. So
no, I thought it was great. I went to go see this with Annie in the theaters because we both I saw a trailer for it. I thought it was pretty interesting.
Yeah.
Because the trailer had it like it had Dean Martin's aiming a kick in the head,
right? And
like the whole concept of like, oh, it's just like the like dystopian future where company takes your DNA and then is able to clone you.
Well, I mean, like for him specifically, because like he
volunteered
to do it because like it's outlawed.
Yeah.
Well, it's outlawed to have 2 clones exist at the same time.
Yeah, right. So it's dangerous. So I saw it specifically in the Alamo. So I got to eat and I got to like have a drink while I was watching it too. So that's sort of like had the experience. And the Alamo has this cool thing where they like it was like a little blurb at the beginning of the movie where it was like how to make a movie about clones, and it had a lot of the different clips of movies that have cloning in them, like the one Arnold Schwarzenegger movie that has cloning in it, and then the one Will Smith movie that has that.
Yeah, I think it's The Sixth Day with Arnold.
Yeah.
So and then the other one was it's not After Earth. I have it. I don't remember what it's called though.
But I love Robert Pattinson in Mickey 17 did such a great job. He just takes on a really unique like voice and acting style in that movie.
Yeah, and
it's just like really weird and awkward, which is something that's really hard for him to do because Robert Pattinson is so good looking.
Right. It's also the thing where you have him playing as two different versions of himself.
Yes, again, it's another
like
two
one actor.
No, two of the movies on my top 5 list involve an actor playing himself.
Yeah.
Or like
two different versions of
himself at the same time on the screen.
Yeah.
Which is kind of funny that 2 movies like that came out in the same year.
Right.
But Toni Collette and Mark Ruffalo are also in this movie, and they are really unhinged and crazy in this movie, and it's great.
Yeah.
So, no, I found it very refreshing and a cool concept for a sci-fi film.
Right.
So I think Mickey 17 is definitely up there as my number 3 on my list.
Yeah. I'm gonna do number 3. No,
Sinners was your number 3.
Yeah, Sinners was my number 3. So
yours,
number 2.
Number 2 movie is.
Wait. Yeah. No. Sorry, I keep getting confused. Fuck. All right. Number 2 is Frankenstein.
My maker told his tale, and I will tell you mine.
So,
okay. I'm gonna say this right now. Our lists are like almost exactly the same, except we have one different movie, basically.
Pretty much, because like Frankenstein was such a good movie. I love that it was broken up into 3 parts. So you had Victor's story, and then you also had you had the prologue,
and then you had Victor's story,
and then you had Frankenstein's the monsters,
the creature story. Yeah.
So, which is really good that they did it that way. I feel like it was just a little long. So, but I did like the art design to it. I liked the design of the monster and stuff like that.
Guillermo del Toro definitely spent a lot of time like trying to nail down the feeling of this type of movie and the visual look. Like he spent so much time trying to work on just Victor Frankenstein's laboratory.
Yeah.
He wanted to have that specifically nailed down. He did a really good job of like also not portraying Frankenstein as like the stereotypical like a Halloween Frankenstein where he's got green skin, he's got like
bolts in his neck,
black hair, big tall like
flat top,
like clunky shoes and like a suit basically. Because that's not how like it's described in the novel of Mary Shelley.
Right.
So I think he did a really good job of making his own better, like more accurate depiction of what it was like in the novel of Frankenstein.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, because like I really enjoyed it. They also did like part 1, part 2, like whatever, from her handwriting.
Yes.
So from the novel, and I'm like, oh, that's really cool.
Yeah.
But yeah, I did like the design to it and everything, and the overarching story and the characters and like the costumes and stuff like that. They were so Guillermo del Toro was actually going to get Andrew Garfield to play as the monster. So
okay.
He originally had Andrew Garfield picked for the monster, but he had to drop out unfortunately because he had something else that he was doing. So he couldn't play the Frankenstein monster.
Oscar Isaac and Andrew Garfield. Interesting.
Yeah, it would have been an interesting movie for sure. So, was that also your number 2?
That was my number 1.
Oh, your number 1?
I thought Frankenstein was my number 1.
Okay.
But it's close. It's very, very close between number 1 and number 2.
Well, then what's your number 2?
Well, my number 2 is Wake Up Dead Man.
Makes me sick. These kids painting rocket ships all over his sacred resting place.
Oh, yeah. Yeah, that one's pretty good. I would say that one's my top 10 for sure. Because we already talked a little bit about that in our John Wick episode. So, again, go watch John Wick and then you'll know what we were talking about. So, my number 1 is actually Bring Her Back.
Some people believe the spirit stays in the body for months after death.
The A24 movie.
Oh, so, okay. Then never mind.
Yeah. So like this one was actually really good because I've been waiting to watch it for like a while. And I was just like, okay, well, it's a A24 horror movie. Of course I'm going to fucking buy it. Like, duh. So I bought it and I watched it and I was just like, holy shit. Like, I literally stopped what I was doing and I watched it. Like, that's how good it was. Like, I was playing video games and I was watching Frankenstein on my laptop. And I was just like, oh, man, like, that was a really good movie. Like, it's definitely, like, really well made, blah, 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 blah. Like, it's definitely my top 5. But I was just like, Bring Her Back just held my attention the whole time. I was just like, fuck, this is really good. Yeah. Like, it's a kind of a fucked up story, which I did talk about in like an earlier episode on the podcast specifically, but like, it's just super really well done. It's made by the guys that did Talk to Me as well, so this is their second film that they did, and like, I really just loved this movie. And like, it's not really like horrific in the sense of going like, oh, it's supernatural, it's spooky, it's scary. It's like, no, this is just like, oh man, this is really fucked up. And like the overarching story and everything. Like there's a scene where the older kid, he's like gonna cut up a melon for the quiet kid that's there at the house. And he just goes like, here, man, like have a slice of melon. So he gives him like the knife, and he takes the knife and he grabs it like by the blade. Oh. And then he like, no, he goes like, no, just take the melon. So then he just takes the melon and he sets the knife down and he goes like, let me get you a plate real quick. So he's looking around and he comes back and the kid's gnawing on the knife blade. And I'm just like, what the fuck? And he fucks up his whole teeth and everything by trying to eat the blade of the knife. And I'm like, holy shit, like, that's awesome.
Sorry, I'm not too into knife stuff. So
yeah. But no, it was just really good. I really enjoyed it. So, but yeah, that's basically my top 5.
So your number 1 is, so go down your list again in order.
Yeah. So number 1 is Bring Her Back. Number 2 is Frankenstein. Number 3 is Sinners. Number 4 is Thunderbolts, and number 5 is Superman. Okay. So that would be my top 5 list of movies.
Okay, so my top 1 is Wake Up Dead Man, the Knives Out movie.
Yeah.
That just recently came out, which is saying a lot because it just came out, but it's already shot up to like my favorite movie of the year. I love the Knives Out series with Daniel Craig.
Oh, yeah.
Rian Johnson does a really good job with those movies, and every single movie sort of has its own different feel in terms of its themes and the sort of vibe that it's going for. Whereas the first one was a serious murder mystery that just had this huge, like, you really didn't know who it was going to be until the very end,
right? Because like it's subverted my expectations on who the killer was, and stuff,
and which is what a good mystery should do. Is it should obscure everything.
It should be like, oh, you think it's going to be this guy, but really it's going to be this guy, and it's just like, holy shit, like I didn't expect that.
And these movies are so good because like not many people are making mystery movies, like murder mystery movies anymore. Because that genre has been sort of fleshed out.
Yeah.
And you have to like really have a specific vision of what you want to do, and you have to have really thought it out nowadays for a mystery movie to be interesting and good.
Oh yeah, 100%.
Because I mean, Glass Onion was like sort of a satirical, comedic sort of take on on a Knives Out movie, with Daniel Craig still being in there, but it was in the middle of COVID, so you can really put a date and time period on that movie, and it was also really good. I think that I really liked Glass Onion.
Yeah,
it was the first one that I watched before I actually wanted to see the first one. So I that one has a special place for me. But this like Wake Up Dead Man was just again it took the tone of the first one and it really jacked it up. It's like, now this is a real ass serious murder mystery movie, where it's done in a Gothic church, and there's a lot of like backstory and a lot of themes to like around all of the characters, and there's a tension and a seriousness that was really jarring to me at first, because after it coming off of Glass Onion, because that was more of a humorous one, but this one really started to take it a little bit more seriously. And
because like they would like have in like jokes here and there and stuff like that. So
yeah, they're I mean, it's not completely serious. There are some funny moments in Wake Up Dead Man, but they really put a lot more production value into this one, and I was so excited when I found out they would be making this one.
Yeah,
that I was waiting like, oh, when's it gonna come out? And then I watched the day it came out.
Yeah,
like start to finish. And I really loved it. Daniel Craig now looks like an old, disheveled, like
because like in the first two he was a little more clean shaven, and in this one he's like
he's got white hair.
Yeah, he's got longer blonde hair, and he's got kind of like a scraggly beard.
Like the transformation from James Bond to Benoit Blanc. It's like it's
night and day.
Yeah, he's it's like you don't even realize that Daniel Craig is he's a British actor.
Yeah,
you know, he puts on the Southern drawl perfectly.
Oh yeah.
But no, like I love the main character of Judd so much in Wake Up Dead Man. I think the premise is amazing. I really enjoyed it, and it was the one movie that, like, I mean, all of these are really, really close to, like, in terms of how good they are.
Oh yeah.
I wouldn't say that Wake Up Dead Man is leagues above movies like Frankenstein or even things like Sinners or Mickey 17 for me.
Right.
But like I thought it was just good enough to be able to put it at my number one spot.
Yeah.
And I was telling Devin this, that Netflix is really in their bag this year.
Yeah.
That they're really cementing themselves like, okay, we're not just like us making shows is not just a gimmick for us to get more money. Now Netflix really has the money to put good production value in, and they're making actually good original
movies
and stuff like that. Like, because if you think about all the stuff that they've released this year, three notable ones are obviously Frankenstein, Wake Up Dead Man, and then Stranger Things Season 5.
Yeah.
Right? It really started with Stranger Things as like their flagship series, and then they built off of that, and now they're just like putting stuff out that's actually really high quality stuff.
Yeah, because like all the other stuff that has come out on Netflix, specifically movies, it's just like, oh, okay, that was fine. Or like, why did this even get made and stuff like that. But otherwise,
because they used to be really bad.
Yeah.
They like Netflix used to have like just anybody who wanted a show could have one.
Yeah.
And it was just all over the place. There was no consistency with like what Netflix was putting out. It was a joke for the longest time. It was like, oh, let's make a Netflix version. But now seeing Frankenstein, like I said, Frankenstein, Wake Up Dead Man, and Stranger Things.
Yeah.
It's like they're getting serious now.
Oh yeah.
And you can see that now because Netflix is obviously bidding with Paramount to try to get Warner Brothers to acquire them. So they're not fucking around anymore.
No.
So I know that was kind of a long-winded way of like saying that I thought Wake Up Dead Man was really good, but like so to top it off, my top 5 list of 2025 is Wake Up Dead Man, Frankenstein, Mickey 17, Sinners, and Thunderbolts.
Yeah. So you thought that Mickey 17 was better than Sinners?
I think I did.
Okay.
I liked it more.
Yeah. Well, that's your list, so. I liked Sinners more than Mickey 17.
Well, again, it's close.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I actually went to go out to theaters to see Mickey 17, and I waited until streaming to get to go see Sinners.
Yeah.
Like I wanted to go. Like I made more of an effort to go out and see Mickey 17 than Sinners. That's why it's higher on my list.
Yeah.
But again, it's very, very, very close.
Yeah, I saw both of them in theaters, so I liked them both. But Mickey 17 is probably my top 10, not my top 5.
I get that.
So.
Well, Superman is an honorable mention for me. So like our lists are kind of different. I didn't even see the one you put at top 1. So.
Yeah. Because, but yeah, like, I mean, yeah, I don't know. I had a thought and then I lost it, but I don't know. Yeah. But, yeah, let us know what your guys' like top 5 favorite movies of 2025 are. Do you agree with our list? Do you agree with my list? Do you agree with Jack's list? Let us know why.
Is there anything that you saw that you think should be in the top 5 of our list? Let us know.
So, like, what is a movie that we didn't talk about in the top 5 that should have been there?
And if you want us to talk about it, we can talk about it in the next episode of RBS. So. Yeah,
because at the time of this recording, it is before Christmas, but the time that this comes out, it'll be after Christmas.
Yeah.
So, with that being said, I hope that you guys had a great Christmas. We'll see you guys in the new year. And if you guys didn't see the John Wick episode, we're taking a couple weeks off for the holidays. So, we'll see you guys after the new year. So, have a happy new year. And we'll see you guys in the next one. So, and we'll be back for a new movie episode as well as a new Wrapped episode.
Yeah.
So, but,
all right. Bye.
Bye.